Next topic in polynomial is value of a polynomial. At a point, if px is considered as a polynomial in x and a is a real number, then the value obtained by putting ax equal to a in p of x is called the value of px at x equal to a. For example, let p of x equal to 5x square minus 4x plus 2, and let us consider the value of x equal to 2. So what we want to do? Replace x by 2. So that is p of 2 equals 5 into 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus 2, which is equal to 5 into 4 minus 8 plus 2, which is equal to 20 minus 8 plus 2, which is equal to 22 minus 8, that is equal to 14. So therefore 14 is the value. That is, if px is a polynomial in x and a is a real number, then the value obtained by putting x equal to a in p of x is called the value of px at x equal to a. Consider the example px equal to 5x square minus 4x plus 2 and the value of x equal to 2. Let us replace x by 2, that is p of 2 equal to 5 into 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus 2. So 5 into 4 minus 4 into 8 plus 2. So 20 minus 8 plus 2. Using Bodmer's principle, first addition. So 20 plus 2, 22 minus 8, which is equal to 14. Next, zeros of a polynomial. Where real number alpha is 0 of a polynomial f of x if f of x equal to 0. The number of zeros of the polynomial is the degree of the polynomial. Therefore, a quadratic polynomial has 2 zeros. Quadratic polynomial has 2 zeros, and cubic polynomial has 3 zeros. Let us have an example. Let f of x equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6. Find f of 2. That is, x will be replaced by 2. That is 2 cube minus 6 into 2 square plus 11 into 2 minus 6. What is 2 cube? It is 8 minus 6 into 4 plus 11 into 2, 22 minus 6, which is equal to 8 minus 4 plus 22 minus 6. 8 plus 22, that is 30, minus 24 and minus 6, minus 30, which is equal to 0. Hence, 2 is the zero of f of x. You have already studied in 9th class how to find zeros of a linear polynomial. For example, if k is the zero of p of x, which is equal to 2x plus 3, then p of k equal to 0 gives 2k plus 3 equal to 0. That means you are replacing x with k. 2k plus 3 equal to 0. That is 2k equal to minus 3 and k equal to minus 3. by 2. In general, if k is a 0 of p of x, k is a 0 of p of x equal to ax plus b, then p of k equal to ak plus b equal to 0, that is k equal to minus b by a. That is what? Minus of, what is b? B is the constant term. So minus of constant term divided by, what is a? A is the coefficient of x. So here also we are getting minus 3. Minus 3, that is 3 means this is the constant term. Minus of constant term divided by, what is 2? 2 is the coefficient of x. Let us have the first exercise. The graphs of y equal to p of x are given in the next slide. For some polynomials p of x, find the number of zeros of pz in each case. So they had given with a graph. Just go through the graph. The first one, a straight line. Second one, curved line. Second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth are curved lines. So just see in the first diagram or in the first graph, it does not, that is, the graph does not cut the x-axis at any point. So we can tell the number of zeros equal to 0. And in the second diagram, the graph intersects the x-axis at only one point. So the number of zeros is 1. The third diagram, the graphs intersects in the x-axis at 3 points, so the number of zeros is 3. So what is in the fourth diagram? The graphs intersects x-axis in 2 points, so the number of zeros is 2. And fifth diagram, the graphs intersects in the x-axis at 4 points, so the number of zeros is 4. And finally, the graphs intersects the x-axis at 3 points, so the number of zeros is 3. If you are having any queries, please write to me. Thanks for listening. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for continuous support. Thank you.